Good evening, everybody. Welcome into Randall Stadium here at Wilsonville High School in Wilsonville, Oregon for our semifinal number 2 in the Oregon Girls Lacrosse Association Silver Cup Tournament. My name is Ben Finklea, and I want to welcome you in to tonight's second game. We had a great first semifinal thriller with the Skyhawks of Southridge getting out with a 10-9 win over Bend United. And here in the second game, I think we've got another one that should prove to be a good one with the Sherwood Bowmen out of the NWAC Conference, ranked number 14 in the state, coming up against Three Rivers League perennial good team, the Clackamas Cavaliers. And I hesitated there for a quick second because while the Clackamas Cavaliers record of 6-11 might be a bit deceiving, and you might be asking yourself why they would be ranked number 15 over a team like Sherwood with a record of 11-7, and that is because the Three Rivers Conference is considered the strongest conference in the state, and Clackamas does a masterful job of navigating that schedule year in and year out. For those of you unfamiliar with the Silver Cup format, here in Oregon, we take our rankings at the last day of the season. Our top 12 teams venture off to compete for the state championship in our gold bracket, and then teams 13 through 24 get an opportunity to play in a sub-tournament, an NIT tournament, if you will, to compete for our Silver Cup. It gives these great athletes an opportunity to not only play a few more weeks of lacrosse and gain some additional experience while having fun, but it also exposes them to some different teams around the state they would more than likely not play or meet up against in regular conference play. It's a beautiful 70-degree night, although I will tell you, I just went down to the field a few minutes ago, and you can't quite see it from the TV screens probably, but there is a nice breeze blowing down there that I am guessing is shaving a good 10 degrees off of our temperature tonight. So if we're going to stand here for a quick second and take a break for our national anthem here in a second. Another thing to point out for you is while the crowd on the bench side of the field looks a little light, I can promise you down underneath the skybox here is a healthy contingent from both the Sherwood lacrosse community as well as the Clackamas lacrosse community. So real quick, I'll introduce to you some of the starters for the Sherwood team. Faith Buchanan comes in at number 1. Number 3 is Caitlin Hannon. Number 8 is Allie McCullen. Number 11, Kelsey Duth. Number 12, Maeve Winsick. Number 13, Kendra Ellertson. Number 15, Kendall Donovan. Number 17, Rachel Jensen. Number 20, Shannon Highland. Number 27, Natalie West. Number 30, Madeline Alquist. And in the goal tonight for the Lady Bowmen is number 77, Emily Howe. The Sherwood Bowmen are coached by Coach Mark Flint, and he is assisted by Julie Hamburger. And we're just going to take a quick minute here to honor the U.S. with the playing of our national anthem, and then we'll be right back to introduce our team from Clackamas. All right, as we come out of the national anthem, I'll take a minute here and introduce you to the Clackamas Lady Cavaliers, led by head coach Eileen Faust in her final year. Eileen, a stalwart in the Oregon girls lacrosse community on the youth side, has done a great job in building up the Clackamas program, and we're sorry to lose her after this year. In the cage for the Lady Cavs tonight, number 0, Riley Drulinger. Then number 2, Blair Butts. Number 3, Jasmine Walker. Number 4, Kiera O'Keefe. Number 5, senior Bailey Faust, second team all-team defense out of the Three Rivers League. Number 8, Ellie King. Number 9, Jadzia Herrera. Number 10, Gabriella Moe. Number 11, Chloe Hunt. Number 12, Julia Garvin. Number 15, Maddie Cole. And number 20, Caitlin Christner, rounds out the starting lineup for the Lady Cavs here tonight. So as both teams come out to the draw, looks like Maddie Cole will start out on the draw circle for the Lady Cavs, and Maeve Winsick will start off for the Sherwood Lady Bowmen. Winsick led her team in most statistical categories this year. First team all-league midfield from the NWAC conference. She comes in with 50 draw controls so far this year. And then right on her heels is Maddie Cole, no slouch herself, with 44. So here we go, folks, semifinal number 2. And we are on our way to see who the next team to join Southridge in the Silver Cup final is. Ball controlled by the Cavaliers. Cole brings it up across the 30 down the right side. Drops it to number 10, Gabrielle Moe. Moe swings it around. Shot blocked. Shot taken by Caitlin Christner. Nice goalie stop by Emily Howe. Ball is now brought up the right side of the field by number 17, Rachel Jensen, who gets to daylight and breaks the Cavalier defense. Looks like she's going to come down to X and settle. Ball now with Faith Buchanan. Faith going to take a shot at it. Oh, a little pass, a little high over Winsick's head. Recovered by number 20, Shannon Highland. Winsick able to draw a little bit of a lazy shooting space, if you will. Will set her up for her first free position of the night. The junior midi comes into the game with 4.1 per game average. Drops it off to number 30, Madeline Alquist, who buries it for the first goal of the night. The assist again from Winsick. As the Lady Bowmen jump out to a quick 1-0 lead on the free position with 23:44 left on the clock here in the first half. I think we'll see these two on the circle most of the night tonight, Cole and Winsick. Statistics will tell you for these two teams that they definitely took the vast majority of their draws for their respective teams this year, so don't expect these two coaches to deviate much. Cole is able to pop the next draw to herself, comes down, Butts picks it up, comes across the 30, splits the double team, and we might have our first yellow card. And we do on number 15 of the Sherwood Lady Bowmen, Kendall Donovan, for a stick to the head. Puts the Lady Cavs in an enviable position, places Butts out on the 8 with essentially a free trip into the goal. Got the ball in her left hand, comes in center, shoots, and over the top. Ball stays with Clackamas. This will put Clackamas in a man-up situation for the next 2 minutes on that yellow card at the 23-21 mark now. Bring the ball around to Caitlin Christner. Jasmine Walker comes through. Nice stop. That was Jazita Herrera. Nice stop by the goalie, Emily Howe, on that one. Blair Butts recovers, comes around the right side of the goal, tries to get to the front, tries to let it loose, but doesn't. Herrera with the ball on top. Herrera spins left. Comes back out and drops to Christner. Christner goes one-on-one to Walker. Walker is able to draw a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
We'll set her up on the outside hash with number 11, Kelsey Duth, junior captain, 4 meters behind. Walker comes in, tries to get middle, can't find daylight. Bobbles the ball, brings it back out to Butts. Butts from center. Tries to get down the alley. Nice defense by Kelsey Duth. Butts swings it to the right. Out to Mo. Mo comes around up top. Walker. Boom. Shot. Score. Nice goal by Caitlin Christner. Her first of the evening with the assist from senior Jasmine Walker. Nicely done to tie our game up at 1-1 with 21:50 to go. A nice give and go there by the two of them. As Christner's 32nd goal of the year comes into tonight with a 2.0 points per game average as we set back up with Cole and Winsick on the draw circle. Ball is up. And we're scrumming for it. Winsick looks like she's got a clean. Gets the push on number 9, Herrera. That'll send her 4 behind with Winsick controlling. Coming back the other way for Sherwood. Number 27, Natalie West now controls. As she brings it down to the left side, but Butts at the nice trail check is called for in the sphere. We'll set Butts 4 behind as West resets. Drops the ball off to Duth. Duth down the numbers on the left side of the field as the Lady Bowmen try to decide whether to drop into settled offense or try to take it to cage, and they bring it out with West and settle at the top with Winsick. Winsick to Highland. Highland over to Ellertson. Ellertson tries to take a nibble at it, but brings it back behind to X. Comes around the left side. Looks for the dump, can't find it. Comes back around the center. Slow whistle. Going to get a 3 seconds call on Clackamas. This time on number 10, Gabriella Moe. That will set up Kendra Ellertson, the senior captain, for her free position of the night. She comes in, pulls it back out. Comes down the left or right, breaks left again, comes in free, shoots and scores on Drulinger to give the Lady Bowmen their next goal and take a 2-1 advantage. The senior captain made second team all NWAC this year, comes into tonight with 25 goals, that being her 26th goal. Nice sidestep back to her left side to bury that shot on Drulinger. Drulinger, one of the better goalies out of the Three Rivers Conference. Had an outstanding year in her own right in 17 games played. Ball is up. Looks like it might get a kick out of the scrum. It's pulled out by Winsick, who's down the numbers on the right side, up the field to Alquist. Alquist looks like she's going to break free, come in, shoots. Nice save by Drulinger on the right side. She's going to walk it up and take her time. Three Rivers Conference this year sent every single team to the playoffs this year. 5 teams competed in the gold bracket. Lake Oswego getting all the way to the finals game as Drulinger drops it downfield where it's intercepted by the Lady Bowmen, Faith Buchanan. And Oregon City and Clackamas going on to the Silver Cup. So again, the 6-11 record by the Lady Cavaliers as Buchanan comes down the middle but meets the double team. Now West tries at it. Now comes left, back to her right, hits the double. So again, not indicative of necessarily Clackamas' level of play. They just compete in the toughest conference in the state. As the shot by Winsick is wide right, stays with the Lady Bowmen. As Paige Cushing brings it around. Kelsey Duth taking a bite at the apple, decides to come back to the right. She will try an ISO. Horizontal stick called on number 10, Gabrielle Moe. Set her up at the hanging hash for Kelsey Duth and send Moe 4 behind. Nice recovery defense by Ellie King there. Forces the Bowmen to go low with Winsick. Winsick comes around to the left, tries to come around front, hits the double team, comes back, redodges, left hand shoots, knocked down by Drulinger. Buchanan recovers. Sends it up top to Bushing, who mishandles it, but is able to regain. Nice pressure from Bailey Faust. Draws the whistle. The senior number 5 from Clackamas will continue playing her next career as the ball comes into the middle to number 13, Kendra Ellertson, and back out. Shoots and she scores for her second goal of the night with the nice dodge and redodge, and moving to her left hand to bury that one top right. As I was saying, Bailey Faust from Clackamas will continue to play ball in college, choosing to decide on attending George Fox University here locally. And I know her mom is looking forward to the next 4 years of her career and having a nice, easy drive on most weekends to go watch her play in the spring. And we're back at the draw. Again, Cole and Winsick. Clackamas seems to have a little bit of an edge so far tonight on the draw. Let's see if Sherwood can wrestle control as they lead 3-1 with 17:32, and Clackamas does gain control of this draw, and number 15, Cole, brings it down. Jasmine Walker comes left, looking to get across the front. She's able to get free, shoots, and it is good. This time getting the ball past Emily Howe. Nice goal by Jasmine Walker, who adds 1 goal to her assist from earlier tonight. Gets us to 3-2 with 17:10 left to play in the first. As we saw in our first game, a really good even matchup between Southridge and Bend, and I think we're in store for a similar contest. No more than a 2-goal differential during the course of the first game tonight, the first semifinal. A lot of good back and forth. Some early nerves, I think, but not seeing that yet here. No sloppy passes. As Cole and Winsick go to battle yet again. Oh, I'm sorry. On this draw for the Cavaliers, it was Caitlin Christner who comes down with it. Christner drops the ball over to Herrera. Christner looking, trying to find a cutter. Comes to the left. Back over to Butts. Butts now going to take a bite at the apple on the left side. Hits the double team, comes high, pushed out. Ball to Herrera. Herrera brings it back over to the right, comes to her left side. And I think we're going to get a stick across the body, which will give Herrera an opportunity for a free position shot. That sends Winsick 4 behind, top hash, center hash. As Herrera gets set, comes in straight down the line, shoots and scores. A nice goal by Herrera. Nice speed to get free, get down, and knot this game up at a 3-3 tie with 15:58 to go in the first. That is Herrera's 22nd goal of the year. Herrera earning honorable mention in the Three Rivers Conference this year. A solid contributor, no doubt, for Coach Faust. Looks like we've got Christner and Winsick back on the draw. Christner bats it away. Looks like she will control. Coming down the left side. Christner over to Mo. Mo looking for an opening. Herrera now down the right side hash. Fakes right, comes back towards center, rolls through. Hits pressure, pops back out to Walker on the right side. Walker sends it down low to Butts. Or excuse me, not to Butts, to Gallimore. Gallimore now to Butts on the left side. Butts is going to try to come across, hits pressure. Back out to Herrera. And Herrera to Walker on the left side. Walker may go one-on-one, hits pressure, comes back, looks for the dump, not there. Out top to Herrera. Herrera hits a double, rolls back left, tries to break free down the center, bobbles the ball. And sends it down low. To number 11, Chloe Hunt. Hunt now to Butts. Butts comes around and going to try to roll the crease, coming all the way around the left side. Doesn't find anything. Back out to Herrera. Mo over to Hunt. And a slight push by number 15 on the Lady Bowmen, Kendall Donovan, who's got to be a little careful since she does have one yellow card already tonight. Hunt wisely pulls it out, drops it back. Boom. Christner again, her second goal of the night as the Lady Cavs jump out to a 4-3 lead with 14:08. Good solid shot, upper right-hand corner by the senior. Who's also doing a heck of a job on the draw for her team tonight. So far tonight for the Lady Cavs, Jasmine Walker, 1 goal, 1 assist. Shazia Herrera, 1 goal. And Caitlin Christner, the senior, so far with 2 goals in the ledger as she sets back up on the draw against Winsick. Ball's up. Controlled by Clackamas. Herrera brings it down the right side. Hits the hash, bounces out to the numbers. Drops it out to Walker. And Walker will bring it back to X. Gallimore controls, tries to get a look from the left side. Nothing there. Pressured out. Mo up top, back over to Herrera. Gallimore. Walker. Double pushes her out. Butts now from the right side. Rolls back. He's going to get the slow whistle. With a push on number 24 of the Lady Bowmen, Elena Fiorenzo. My favorite name of the night so far. Butts center comes through. A little bit of a push. I think she's going to get a chance to shoot that again. Fiorenzo, a senior for the Lady Bowmen. The foul this time called on Rachel Jensen. Sets Butts up for her second free position shot in a row. Comes in center, shoots in wide left. Bouncing off the rug. Ball will stay with the Lady Cavaliers. Brought in by Mo. Excuse me, check that. Brought in by Gallimore. Or excuse me, brought in by Chloe Hunt. Promise I'll get that name right. Herrera comes across the top with her right, gets free, comes through, shoots. She is wide left. Ball will stay with Chloe Hunt down low as the Cavaliers bring it back on. Walker cuts through, not there quite yet. Ball back on top to Gallimore. Gallimore to Butts at the center. Butts is going to come right, breaks left, comes back to the right. Tries to fit it in there, but the ball is bobbled and dropped. Oh, a little bit of a scrum, but Gallimore comes out of there. Herrera now got the ball on the right side, comes down. Nice head fake, comes through, shoots wide. Stays on the field. Jasmine Walker picks up. Hunt sends it down low to Mo. Mo drops off to the right to Christner. Christner's going to wrap around back to the left side, looking for daylight. Nothing there. Tosses it back out to Hunt. Butts now from the right side, comes left, rolls back to the right. Nothing there. Drops it back to Walker. Walker comes to X. On the right side now. Back to Butts on the left side. Butts across the front, shoots, scores. Nice crease roll by Butts. That brings us to 5-3 with 10:56. Nice roll by Butts, the junior, who leads the Clackamas team this year in, or excuse me, I should say she is tied with Christner for goals scored this year, that being her 32nd. Technically, Christner now up by 1 on the year with 2 tonight, bringing her to 33. But nonetheless, a great crease roll by Butts to get her team the 2-goal advantage. As we come back to the circle, and I think we've got a new one in for, nope, Maddie Cole is back on the circle for Clackamas, but Winsick controls as the Bowmen come down on offense. Winsick down the numbers on the right side. Tries to come back towards center, met by 2 defenders, drops the ball. Winsick back around to Ellertson. Ellertson comes around the right side looking for a dump. Nothing there. She dodges back through, trying to come across the middle. Comes back again on the redodge, shoots. Nicely knocked down by Drulinger. Bailey Faust with the rebound. Sends it back to Drulinger, who will walk it up. Drulinger taking her time. Finds Mo on the wing, who brings it middle. Pressure comes from the Bowmen. Mo gets the in the sphere call. And that'll send Elena Fiorenzo back 4 meters. Herrera bobbles the pass on the carpet. We've got a bit of a scrum. Lady Bowmen come up with it, number 3, Caitlin Hanan. Loose ball on the sideline. Mo comes up with it. Trying to get away from pressure over to number 8, Ellie King, who brings it up the right side. Great transition, running away from the pressure to get to the middle of the field and escape the Lady Bowmen. Drops the ball over to Herrera. Gallimore comes right, hits defense, drops the ball back into the Lady Bowmen stick. Now number 11, Kelsey Duth in transition. The junior captain now drops it to Rachel Jensen. Jensen back towards the middle, looking for a teammate. Not sure who we were throwing to on that one, but Herrera picks it up for Clackamas. Turnover. Got an across the body call on the Lady Bowmen. We will reset. This time the call going against Natalie West. Ellie King handling the ball, coming up the right side on the numbers. Up to Cole. Cole back to Walker. Walker tries to come middle, hits a double team. Gets out, ball's on the carpet. Back over to Herrera. Herrera to Gallimore. Excuse me, that was Hunt to Gallimore. Now we're in Ellie King's stick as King tries to come across the middle. Gallimore is able to draw the shooting space call. This time the call goes against 17, Rachel Jensen. And this will put Gallimore in a nice spot for a free position. She comes down the middle, shoots, and scores. Another one for the Lady Cavs. Gallimore with her first of the night. And opens up a 3-point lead over the Lady Bowmen to bring it to 6-3 with 7:05 left in the first half. Looks like we're going to have our first timeout here on the field, called wisely, I think, by the Lady Bowmen. Coach Mark Flint will try to regroup his troops. I think the draw tonight thus far has really been controlled by Clackamas and is reflecting that on the scoreboard. I think they're also taking some good chances on offense in the right spot so far. A little bit about these two teams that we haven't touched on tonight. Both of them very stacked with a number of all-league players. Let's start with the Sherwood Lady Bowmen under Coach Mark Flint. Number 3, Caitlin Hanan, second-team defense for the Lady Bowmen. Allie McCullen, number 8, honorable mention. Number 11, Kelsey Duth, captain, second-team attack. Number 12, Maeve Winsick, a junior, first-team midfield. Again, she led her team this year with 66 goals, 38 ground balls, 10 caused turnovers, and 50 draw controls, bringing in her per-game average at 4.11. So clearly the statistical leader for the Lady Bowmen. Also, number 13, Kendra Ellertson, a senior, made second-team All-Attack and has got 2 goals on the board so far tonight. Number 17, Rachel Jensen, first-team defense. And Natalie West, a junior, comes in on first-team attack. So a nice representation in the NWA Conference by the Sherwood Lady Bowmen, a program that has been a growing, vibrant program for years, a good boys and girls youth program to boot. So we continue to expect good things out of them in the years ahead. On the other side of the ledger, the Clackamas Lady Cavaliers under Coach Faust come in with only one player who made All-League, but as we've talked about a couple of times, the Three Rivers League is stacked, to put it mildly, and their senior leader this year in so many ways is Bailey Faust, number 5, who earned second-team All-League honors this year, followed by some nice honorable mentions for number 8, Ellie King, number 9, Jadzia Herrera, and Maddie Cole, number 15. And then also, as we talked about earlier, Riley Drulinger, one of our better goalies in the conference. She, too, earned honorable mention honors. So we're coming out of the timeout. Clackamas is up 6-3 with 7:05 on the clock. We bring Winsick and Cole back to the circle for the draw as we get set to resume play. We talked a little bit about temperature early on. The first game tonight was played in 80-degree weather. Right now, we are looking at, well, we're down in the 60s, but I'm telling you, it feels like the 50s. So a cold front moving through tonight. We hear good weather in time for our championship and Silver Cup final as the ball is controlled by Clackamas on the transition. As we come to Thursday of this week, we should have a nice 75-degree day as the ball is turned over in transition to Sherwood, hoping to get a run going here, maybe spark a little momentum as Natalie West brings it upfield. Now it goes to Winsick. Winsick pops it out to Ellertson. Ellertson brings it back towards the middle. Ellertson down the right side. Brings it back to X. Madeline Alquist controls the ball. She's going to try to roll. Nope, ball's popped out. Nice defensive stance by number 28 on the Lady Cavs, Becca Ludman, to force that out of the stick of the Lady Bowmen. Will stay with Sherwood. Ellertson comes left. Over to Winsick, who brings it center. Winsick over to Fiorenzo. Over to Faith Buchanan, who's wide left on that shot. Got a push on Clackamas. The ball will stay with Sherwood as they get sent out. Oh, I take that back. The push is on Sherwood. The ball will go to Clackamas. As Becca Ludman is sent wide, coming down the hash. Pass out. Oh, it is bobbled. Sherwood looks up. Bailey Faust controls. Nice ground ball effort by Clackamas to retain that after the pass. Drulinger long to Cole, right about the 25. Now to Ellie King. She comes across midfield in transition, looking downfield. Gallimore pops it at the 30. Gallimore's coming down, bumps into the Sherwood player and drops the ball. Now in Sherwood stick number 15, Kendall Donovan, who bobbles. And the fight for the ground ball as Donovan comes away with it again, but she runs into traffic. A triple team drops the ball again. Ellie King comes up with it. Ellie King running for her life to try to get away into the double team. Kind of a tight pass for Faust to handle there, thrown on the wrist, but she runs away. Good pressure from the Lady Bowmen on the right here. Now we're over to Mo. Mo's just going to bring it downfield, trying to get herself clear. Coming all the way in. Not a lot of pressure from the Bowmen yet. She wisely brings it around, looking for cutters. Oh, couple wide open. Boom, shoot, Cole, score. A great pass from Mo to Cole to add another tally for the Clackamas Cavaliers to bring our score to 7-4. For Cole, her first goal of the night. And Mo, her first assist. A really pretty play. You could tell that Cole was looking for it. Wasn't quite sure if Mo was going to see her or not, but she does connect on a nice pass and a nice bury by Cole. Back of the draw, Sherwood has made a change and has now brought Natalie West into the circle to face off against Maddie Cole of Clackamas to see if they can change things up here a little bit. And it does seem to change the fortunes a bit for the Lady Bowmen as they control. Ball now to Natalie West, who comes across the 40 on the left side, down the hash. Coming strong, dumps it to Winsick. Winsick comes back to the middle. And I think we will get a push call and a free position opportunity for Winsick. Going to send Herrera out. Cole will be sent out for behind. This is a great opportunity for the Lady Bowmen to try to get one on the board and sort of stop the bleeding here a little bit. Winsick fires right at the feet of Drulinger, who stops it cold and will now walk it up. Didn't seem to move the goalie's plane on that shot. I think Drulinger saw that one coming and was able to get down and effectively stop that. Faust turns away from pressure, pops upfield to Mo. Mo now across the 50. Tight pass, dropped onto the carpet. Winsick picks it up. She's in transition. Ellertson drops, but recovers. Good pressure by Clackamas. Good check from behind by Gallimore. Springs Carly Catton, trying to find a teammate, trying to bring it down. Good pressure ride from Clackamas on that set. Catton looking for help. Drops it out to Gallimore. Gallimore to Herrera. Herrera comes right down the middle, gets the slow whistle, but pulls it back out. Going to get a stick across the body on the Lady Bowmen. On number 8, Allie McCullen, junior captain. And this will set Herrera up for a free position. Herrera shoots at the feet of Emily Howe, where she nicely stops that ball. In transition, Allie McCullen comes up. Pressure coming from the Lady Cavs. Ball's on the carpet. Cole's got a clean pickup. Turns around and is coming down. Shoots the ball to Christner. Christner brings it around from right to left. Drops it to Walker. Walker comes in. Gets a block. Whistle on Rachel Jensen for the Lady Bowmen. That'll set Walker up on the first inside hash with a free position shot. Nice stop on the last exchange by Howe. Let's see how she does on this one. Walker in, gets free, shoots. It's wide right. Gallimore scoops it up. Christner from X. We've got a whistle. And the call on the field, I believe, is going to be an illegal screen. Number 3, Jasmine Walker, I think, inadvertently knocked number 15 for the Lady Bowmen, Kendall Donovan, to the ground. So we turn the ball over here with 1:07 to go in the first half. Kendall Donovan springing down the right side of the field. Nice pass up to Faith Buchanan. Now to Winsick. Winsick with numbers. 3-on-2. Dump to 13. Fire and a score by Kendra Ellertson to bring the Lady Bowmen back within 3. Now 7-4. A really, really nice transition play by the entire Lady Bowmen team there, bringing it from that free position start down on the 8 after the illegal screen. And the nice draw and dump by Winsick, taking those 3 offensive players against those 2 Clackamas defenders to set her teammate up just perfectly. That sets Ellertson up for her 3rd goal of the night and brings us to 7-4 with 50 seconds to go here in the first half. Cole and West on the draw. We're set. Ball is up. Nice snag by Cole. Over to Herrera. Herrera to Walker. Walker tries to come in, get some daylight. He's going to get the slow whistle, I think. If not, that push. I think number 7 will be awarded the ball on this one, as Rachel Jensen is sent 4 behind. So Gallimore with 1 goal already tonight, set up for the free position on the outside hash. Hits pressure immediately and drops it back to Christner. Christner looking for a cutter from above, nothing there. Bringing it wide right. Nice swing to Jasmine Walker. Jasmine can't find an opening. Cole looking into traffic. Tough pass. Comes up in the stick of the Lady Bowmen, who drops it back out to Jensen. Jensen in transition with 7 seconds to go. Now West has the ball coming up the right side on the numbers. Rolls back inside, but I think time will expire here in the first half of our Silver Cup semifinal number 2 between the number 14 Sherwood Lady Bowmen and the number 15 Clackamas Lady Cavaliers. Folks, we have got a 7-4 ball game. We've got 7 minutes on the clock for halftime. We appreciate you being with us no matter where you are at. Maybe a grandmother or a grandfather or an aunt and uncle or just a friend who lives many miles away. We appreciate you being here with us for the OGLA semifinal number 2. Go back and refill that chip bowl, put some more soda in that glass, and we'll be back in about 6 minutes for our second half to see who punches their ticket to the Silver Cup final this Thursday here at Wilsonville High School. All right, folks, we welcome you back for second half action in our Silver Cup semifinal number 2. We've got Clackamas up 7-4 over the Lady Bowmen. And it looks like we have got Natalie West back to take the draw for the Lady Bowmen and Maddie Cole in for Clackamas. It's a nice a nice first half between these two teams. Clackamas just getting a few additional possessions, winning a couple extra draws, and really some very nice sets offensively coming down the field. Ball is up, batted away by West. Cole is sprints out, is able to pick it up and control as we move down the right side as she pops it over to Herrera. Herrera to Christner, comes down the middle, meets some pressure and bounces out. Walker up top, throws to Butts. Butts comes into a double, bounces back out herself. Butts rolls right. Back over to Mo. Mo comes through, round, evades a couple, not any room for a shot. Cole now on the left side, tries a feed, and is lucky there to get the in the sphere call for Christner, because I think technically the ball had hit the carpet at that point. So that sets up Clackamas on a nice free position shot here at the 24-minute mark. Christner comes in, shoots, nice stop by goalie Emily Howe. Butts now at X with the ball. Butts comes in, hits the double. She looks again. This time from the right side, nothing there. Madeline Cole. Little short on the pass to Christner. Luckily bounces into the stick of Hunt. Hunt brings it back to Mo. Mo wraps around the front. Drops it to Cole. Clackamas looks to be taking their time with the offensive set, really making sure they get a good shot here to try and extend their lead. Christner, nice feed, bobbled pass by Hunt. Picked up by Mo. And another set here for Clackamas as Herrera moves in through the center. Mo with the ball down the left. Cole. Herrera moves towards the middle, tries to come down. Walker. And a shooting space call on Shannon Highland for the Lady Bowmen. Sets up Walker for a free position shot. As she comes in. And another shooting space call. Clears out the alley a bit for Walker. Let's see what she can do with it as she comes in. Goes left-handed, shoots, bounces off the Sherwood goalie. Howe picked up by the Lady Bowmen as they try to move it out to the outside in transition. Katie Hanan. Ball's now bobbled. Bailey Faust comes in with a mean ground ball, picks it up, moves down the left side. Settles things down. Brings the ball to Hunt. That ground ball very indicative of the level of play. Butts comes in, shoots, and goes wide left of Faust. Faust, the ground ball leader for the Lady Cavaliers this year with 34. So to see that kind of hustle out of her is not uncommon as the ball bobbles around, comes back into Christner's stick. Christner's going to try to go down the middle, shoots, and she scores with a flick of the wrist on the upper left-hand corner to bury it. That is the hat trick for Christner as the Cavaliers move to 8-4 with 21:08 on the clock. The Bowmen really need a possession here and need to get a goal if they have any hopes of stemming this tied. Not a way you want to come out in the second half and eat a goal like that. West back at the draw with Cole. Sun is now set here at Randall Stadium. Ball's up, and Clackamas controls with Maddie Cole now down to Butts. Butts trying to get down the middle, find some daylight. Brings it around next. She's going to roll. And an across the body call. Butts sets up as Rachel Jensen set out on the 12-meter. Oh. No call for a false start as Butts shoots wide. But I think we've got a yellow card for dangerous propelling on number 2, Blair Butts. Or dangerous follow through, I'm hearing from the PA. So maybe this is the momentum shift for Sherwood that they can take advantage of. Man up for the next 2 minutes. And a bit of a push on Clackamas. Maddie Cole will be sent 4 behind as number 3, Caitlin Hanan, tries to spring her team forward. Natalie West controls, coming down the middle, turning back, up to Winsick. Winsick, stick across the body by Faust, will bring her 4 behind. As we said, sun is down for the night. A perfect 61 degrees at this point. Probably a little colder with the wind coming through. Not a huge breeze, but just enough to put an edge on it as Winsick comes all the way around, tries to roll back left, and walks into a shooting space. And again, this just might be the momentum shift that Sherwood needs as we send number 12, Julia Garvin, 4 behind. As Winsick comes in, shoots, and scores, but it's waved off. She may have to adjust her shooting, her placement on this one. Oh, but she does the exact same shot. Little sidearm upper right-hand corner for Winsick to score her first goal of the night and bring our score up to 8-5 for the Lady Bowmen. So Winsick adds to her 1 assist, 1 goal with a nifty sidearm that finds its way into the upper corner on the right side of the cage. Still man down is Clackamas with Butts out with the dangerous follow-through yellow card as we bring West and Cole back to the circle. And again, let's see if Sherwood can parlay this into a little bit of a momentum run and get themselves back in this game. Going to be a false start on West. So Cole and Clackamas will get the ball. Unfortunate turn of events for the Lady Bowmen as they try to claw their way back into this as Cole brings it down the left side and drops it to Herrera. Herrera rolls inside, comes in, and scores a blister down the left side of the cage against Emily Howe to give the senior honorable mention her second goal of the night and extend the Clackamas lead to 9-5. A really pretty move down the right side, switching back to her left and firing that low left side shot and boosting the Cavaliers yet a little further. Just when we thought the Lady Bowmen might be mounting a little bit of a run, that's always a heartbreaker that can shut that momentum right down. So a nice recovery by Clackamas on their part. Cole and West back at the circle. Ball's up and again drops into Clackamas' stick. Nice hustle by Jasmine Walker. Jasmine's going to come right down the alley. Gets a shot and a score by the senior. Unassisted off the draw. A nice goal by number 3, Jasmine Walker, who adds her second goal of the night and brings her tally of 1 assist and 2 goals forward as the Lady Cavs now lead 10-5 with 18:43 to go. I don't know if Coach Flint is thinking about a timeout at this point just to stem the bleeding a little bit or give the gals some kind of a rest. But he's probably got to be careful at this point of letting this thing get run away with. I know he and Coach Hamburger over there are trying to figure out the best way to get the momentum. This time as West does scoop up the draw. Cole's somehow on the ground, but she's up. Coming down the left side is West, looking for an opening. Nothing there. Brings it back to center, hits defense, and is able to get a shooting space call that will send number 4, Kiara O'Keefe, out. And let's see if West can capitalize with 18:15 left on the clock here in the second half. As our umpires are working to reset what I think was an offsides penalty in addition to the shooting space. And we're set. I think the yellow card caused a little bit of confusion. And a shooting space call will clear the lane a little bit more for West as she gets ready. Looks like she may try to dump the ball off in a pass. Nothing there. Now she comes in hard and is able to pick up yet another shooting space. Her third in a row here. As the clock continues to run past the 17:15 mark. West set up for her third free position. Hesitates, comes in, bounces back out to her right hand, gets a little bit of a push, and she will take her 4th free position shot in a row on this possession. Now setting herself up near the center hash. She comes in. Thought she could get the shooting space, but did not. Looks to dump. Boom. Drops the ball. Is number 20, Shannon Highland. Brings it safely back out to West, who tries to come down the middle. A little bit of a swinging stick in the sphere is the call. And that sends O'Keefe back out. Let's see what West does here. Comes in, 2-3 steps, fires. Wide left. Ball will stay with Sherwood as Maddie Alquist brings the ball on. Ellertson with the ball. Back to Alquist. Alquist comes around the right side looking for a dump. Nothing there. Alquist over to West. West takes a nibble at the apple. Nothing there, but redodges. Comeback left. Shoots and a block by Drulinger. No call on the push. West comes back towards center. Hits the double. Nice defense from Ellie King, but now a bit of a push will set West up for her 5th free possession shot. 6th free possession shot on this set. I don't think she will choose to shoot as she is out quite a bit on that point, but on this one she might. As senior number 5 Bailey Faust is moved out for shooting space. The 7th free position for West results in her passing back to Alquist. Alquist fires across to number 11 on the Bowmen, Kelsey Duth, the junior, who buries her first goal of the night and brings our score to 10-6 with 14:46. A nice draw and dump by the pair. Cavaliers staying with Cole on the draw, as are the Bowmen are staying with West. And we will redraw. Referee Ron Miller getting the girls set on the draw. Didn't like what he saw the first time. Now looks like he's ready to go. And he's going to call an illegal procedure on Christner. Gave a motion that she was pulling away. As West now sets up with the ball in the middle. Mo in pursuit, as is Christner, trying to seal off that sideline. Little bit of a push. Ball's up to Winsick. Winsick comes around the center. And another shooting space call. This time on number 5, Bailey Faust. Sets Winsick up at the top of the 8 with a free position shot. Let's see what she does with it. Winsick comes in, fires. Nice block by Drulinger. Good save. And a push by West against the goalkeeper will send her 4 behind. As Drulinger sets up on the dot and fires a clear downfield to Clackamas number 10, Gabriella Moe. Over to Hunt. Hunt to Butts. Butts bobbles the ball. Clackamas able to recover. Number 44, McKenna Kirsch. And Christner, just like that, comes from the top side to bury her 4th goal of the night. As the Cavs extend their lead to 11-4. And the first assist of the game by McKenna Kirsch, a freshman for the Lady Cavs. Well, Caitlin Christner's got to be pleased with her performance tonight with 4 goals. That puts her up in the team lead for goals on the season at 35 total. Trailing her is Blair Butts, who's got 1 tonight, bringing her season total to 32. Ball is up. Controlled by the Lady Bowmen, number 17, Jensen. Jensen up the right side. Pressure coming from Herrera. And a clean check, I thought. Yep, clean check by by Herrera. Knocks the stick out of Jensen's hand, and the ball comes back to the Lady Cavs. Just a hustle play there, folks. An unfortunate turn for the Bowmen, but nonetheless a great, great hustle play by Herrera. Herrera fires to Mo. Mo to Butts. Butts taking a sprint down the left side of the field, past the numbers to the hash. Comes in, hits the double, bounces out as Clackamas gets settled. Mo pops it off to the right to to the left to Herrera. Butts on the right side, looking for some daylight. Going to try to come down the alley, comes back to the right hand. Walker comes left. Butts from the left side. Down the right alley, can't find anything quite there. Bounces it back out to Walker. Herrera now from down low. Wraps, inside roll, nothing there. Checked out of her stick. And she's able to recover. Oh, a little bit of a sloppy pass over to Mo, who steps out of bounds. Coming back to Sherwood. Maybe a little bit of a karma call from the last turnover on the other end of the field. Gets the Lady Bowmen in transition here with 10:58 to go. Jensen sprints up the the right side. Herrera in pursuit, who peels off. Bailey Faust coming in to give support on defense. West has the ball. Looking. She's going to come around, looks for, and a 3-second call. And we will set up out on the dot, sending Christner back behind West, since the 3 seconds happened while the ball was outside the critical scoring area. Another shooting space call. This time against Bailey Faust, as Winsick steps up to the hash. And another nice stop by Drulinger. I really thought Winsick would go high on that one. Drulinger definitely seems to be doing a very solid job this evening on the low shot as she clears to the middle and hits Butts. Butts rolls back towards the center after meeting some pressure. Stick across the body. Ball will stay with Lady Cavs freshman McKenna Kirsch. Kirsch drops the ball to Ellie King. Ellie King coming down the, excuse me, not Ellie King. That was Chloe Hunt. Bailey clears to Herrera. Herrera trying to come over the top. Looks like Faust is going to stay down on offense. Bad pass over the top, comes back across. Nice check out. Stays with Mo. Mo brings it across on offense and settles. Okay, inadvertent whistle. They were checking for offsides. I think we are corrected on the field already. I think one of the Clackamas players was offside but was able to get corrected. So done our head count, all is good, and we're back here with 7:57 to go as Herrera comes down the right side, tries to roll back left. Nothing there, drops it back out to Hunt. Hunt comes down the right side alley, hits the pressure. Looks as though Sherwood is going to start bringing the pressure on every possession, which is probably not a bad idea. Down 11-6 with 7:27 to go. Mo will have the ball out on the 8. Drops it back out to Christner. Christner tries to come down the middle, goes through traffic, bobbles the ball, turns it over to Sherwood. Going to be an across the body call on Clackamas. We'll keep the ball with Sherwood as Winsick chases the loose ball. He's able to scoop it up, unfortunately just touches the sideline. Ball is turned over to Clackamas. Another unfortunate unforced error, if you will. Christner now with the top ball, shoots it high over butts, and that ball will again return to Sherwood. As the umpires ask for a stop on the clock while they chase the loose ball. Clackamas comes up with it. And things getting a little sloppy out there. Number of unforced errors on some bad passes. So we'll return the ball back over to Sherwood as they come up the right side. As Winsick looks for help in the middle, Jensen bobbles the ball, but she's able to regather it, bringing it up the left side over to number 20, Shannon Highland. Highland looking for some help. Drops the ball. Unfortunate pass. Paige Cushing with the bobble. Again, it turns back over to Clackamas. And I think the keeper, Drulinger, will take her time in walking this ball up as the Lady Cavs try to drain some clock. And I'm wrong. There she goes with the long ball. But it may not hurt her. No. Bit of a scrum. Waiting for the call for the official. It's an offsetting push, I believe. Ball will go to Sherwood on alternating possession. So number 15 for the Lady Bowmen, Kendall Donovan, will be given the ball and sent to two big steps in as Butts looks to defend. And Kirsch to her side with the double team. Winsick brings it across the 50 on the left side, down the numbers. Looking to go straight to the goal if she can. Gets there, rolls back towards the center, meets some pressure. Comes back around the right side. As Mo pushes her out on defense. Winsick settles back at the top. Obviously the clock not in the favor of the Bowmen at this point. They need to pick up the pace here and try to get some quick goals to shorten this lead. That's an offensive charge. Probably just a little bit of overexerting there in trying to get somewhere she couldn't quite get to Winsick. And the false start on number 1. Winsick obviously desperate to get a goal off at this point and try to bring the Lady Bowmen back. Just tried to put that into too tight a spot as we cross the 4-minute mark, and Herrera sprinting down the middle of the field and dropping it to Walker. Walker to Butts. Butts has got an open man but misses it. She comes in, checked clean out of her stick. Nicely done by Kendall Donovan. Lady Bowmen back in transition as Faith Buchanan brings the ball up the field. Pressured by Christner with an across the body. We'll send her 4 behind. 3:30 on the clock. Down to Winsick. Winsick going to try to come across the center. Gets free. I'm sorry, that's West. West tries to come across the center. Nothing there. Brings it back to X. Coming around the right side. Dumps. The 30 shoots, score wide left. Shot by Madeline Alquist just off to the left as the umpires stop the clock on the loose ball. Sherwood will need to move with haste here. as number 13 Ellertson decides where she's going to attack, comes around, comes high. And drops it back down to West. West comes across the middle, comes back to the left hand, nothing there. Good support defense there by number 4 on Clackamas, Kiera O'Keefe. Again, across the top seems to be the method of choice here by the Lady Bowmen in the closing minutes of this semifinal number 2 for us tonight. Faith Buchanan comes down in the sphere by the Lady Cavs. Will set Faith Buchanan up. Call on Ellie King. Well, shooting space added to that. That'll clear another defender out of there for Miss Buchanan. This time the call on Mo. Buchanan gets set, comes in, sidearm shoots, and just wide left of the cage, keeps the ball with the Lady Bowmen. Got to do a quick reset. Got to do a quick reset of the clock to 1:49. So we'll just wait for that to get punched up before we restart play. West from below, coming over to the right. Slow whistle's been called. And it's a push called on Christner. We'll send West out to the hanging hash. She comes in. She drives the middle this time, amidst the double team. And a shot and a miss. Keeps the ball with the Bowmen though. As Buchanan meets a double team across the body, we'll send Herrera out. Excuse me, as Buchanan gets set up for another free position. Buchanan in. Mo is able to meet her and push out. And another shooting space call. This time on Becca Ludman. Sets up Natalie West, who comes in, drives the middle, shoots and scores. Pretty low left corner shot by Natalie Wood with 1:06 left on the clock. Her first goal of the night. As we mentioned, it brings the score to 11-7 with a minute to go. Unfortunately, I don't think that's enough time for the Lady Bowmen to get all the way back. Christner and West will do the honors here on the draw. One goes right to West, a little bit of across the body, and we'll keep it with Sherwood. Quick pass to Winsick. Winsick trying to come down the middle, and a block will set her up. This time the call against senior Bailey Faust. Happened outside the critical scoring area, so we will only have the defenders clear a lane as West comes in and is met again. And another push, this time on 9. However, inside the 8-meter arc, so this will set West up for a free position shot. with 52.5 as she comes down the alley, shoots, and Drulinger, nice save. Upper left-hand corner for her as she'll walk it up and try to drain as much clock as she can. Ball sent up to Mo. Mo then up to Herrera. As we come up on the 30-second mark, Herrera racing in. Ball is knocked out of her stick. And an in the sphere on Sherwood will set Herrera up out on the 8 with number 22, Kendra Miller, 4 meters behind. So Herrera sets up here with 28 seconds. She shoots and she scores. Herrera with the hat trick on the evening. And I think puts a fine tip on the game and brings this matter to a close with 24.4 seconds to go. Clackamas now up 12-7. I think this cements their trip to Thursday night's Silver Cup final against the Southridge Skyhawks, who earlier this evening got past Bend United 10-9. So congratulations to Coach Eileen Faust and her Lady Cavs, who again face a gauntlet of league competition all year. After tonight's win, will extend their record to 7-11 as we stop play. I think we're going to have a yellow card, this time on Christner for a stick to the head. But again, Coach Faust and her Lady Cavs will improve to 7-11 on the year coming into the Silver Cup. As we wind down the last 15 seconds, Winsick tries to come left, rolls back right. Great pressure defense by Bailey Faust, the senior. And a bobble up top as time runs out, and your Lady Cavs secure their ticket to the OGLA Silver Cup final game with a nice 12-7 win here tonight. Little sloppy in the second half, number of shooting space and 3-second calls, but I think that was just indicative of where the game was at this point. So congratulations. The Three Rivers League sends the next team behind Lake Oswego, our state's #1 ranked team, into the gold bracket championship for tomorrow night. The Three Rivers League will also then be represented in the Silver Cup finals by the Clackamas Lady Cavaliers. So congratulations to Sherwood coach Mark Flint and the Sherwood Lady Bowmen, who finished the year at 11-8 overall. A fantastic season and a great representative out of the NWAC Conference. A hard-fought loss tonight, unfortunately, and they, I know, will reload and be back. But a big congratulations to Coach Eileen Faust and her Lady Cavs. So that's all tonight from Randall Stadium here at Wilsonville High School. I'm Ben Finklea, thanking you for joining us this evening for our Silver Cup semifinal games, and I invite you back this Thursday night at 6 o'clock as we finish up the Silver Cup with our final game between the Southridge Skyhawks and the Clackamas Lady Cavaliers. And then we encourage you to stick around for our Gold State Championship final game between the #1 ranked Lake Oswego Lakers and the #2 ranked OES Aardvarks. So again, everybody from Wilsonville High School, we thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you on Thursday. Take care.